he's trying to say something, so never neglect it. Maybe sit next to Guruji for a couple of minutes and see if he's truly saying that. He will give you an indication and a direction. So that happened, and that was a very big satsang to me. It was like Guruji talked to me. He was like, okay, bache, I will take care of you. And the second thing was, so I'll share my satsang about my migraine attack, which was a month ago. I don't know why the lights were off. Last time I visited, nobody turned off the light for satsang. I don't know why this time. Uncle, what? For meditation, okay. So yeah, I am not very good with light this month and even last month, because when you have migraine attacks, light hurts you, it hurts your eyes. So when I sat, after a couple of minutes, the light, light was off, and I was like, "What happened, Guruji? क्या light चली गई है? Something is wrong. I don't know." But I was like, "Okay, अभी आ जाएगी, आ जाएगी, आ जाएगी." I had no clue that that has been done intentionally to Shukrana Guruji. He, no matter which state you come in the temple, he take care of you like a baby. No matter what your age is, no matter who you are, he take care of you as a baby. Now coming to my actual satsang that that Guruji asked me to share. On in the first week of October, I was going through some hormonal imbalances, and gynecologist, who she's a Canadian gynecologist, she suggested me to have a medicine that was to cure the problem that I was having. And unfortunately, that medicine was not supposed to be given to me. It was like an anti-medicine, like it should not have been given to me. I had no clue that I had migraine before, and the thing that happens when you take that medicine is that it triggers your migraine. And I went online when I was going through all of that, when I was suffering through the acute pain. I was in this much pain that I wanted to cut my head into two pieces. I was like, Guruji, if you want to take me, just take me without the pain, because this is too much, and I've never felt such an excruciating pain in my liver ever before. Um, so I said this to Guruji, and that medicine was wrong for me. But even if you are in pain, that's the third lesson that I learned. Say Shukrana to Guruji, because when he takes you through that pain, first of all, he's standing right beside you. And how I knew that he's standing right beside me was that I rushed to ER with my husband, and because the pain was too much, we had to rush to ER. So when I was there in ER and I closed my eyes, whenever I used to meditate, Guruji always used to come like sitting on a chair, in a very magnificent way. But that time when I was in the ER sitting, he was not sitting, he was standing. I don't know why that happened. I never saw him standing, when I used to meditate. So that was the first thing, that Guruji standing in the ER before I went to the ER. And after spending a couple of hours, we all know how Canadian healthcare works here. After waiting for a couple of hours, doctor saw me, and then he said that you might have a clot in your brain. And but since you're young, we are not gonna suggest you to go for CT. We will wait if the pain becomes less and it's subside. And then I was like, okay, but then give me something, because I'm in so much pain right now. So they induced me something in my blood, and my pain was, going a little. And again, after 2 days, that pain was still there, because it went away for a day because I had medicines, but it was still there. They didn't give me anything. I called an Indian doctor. He said that you had an acute case of migraine that very few women have after having that medicine, and you are one of them. So my symptoms were that I was not able to see anything. All I could see was gray spots, dual vision, and a person who has never seen that or felt that was very, very scary. So I could see all the gray spots. Whenever I close my eyes and open them, it takes me a couple of seconds to actually see. And I was very, very scared, and I don't have family here. But I'm not saying like I don't have Guru family here. They are there. They are for sure here. And I was so scared. And one day, I was like, okay, Guruji, I know you work, but for you to work, I think I need to work too. So I used to do Jipji Sahib part way back in college and all through my life, but I've never done it after coming to Canada. I opened the book, I started the part, and I think Guruji blessed me with that part that day. Just after I did that part, because I couldn't see, I was very, very slowly doing it. But after I finished that part, next day itself, I don't know why I called one of the singers who live near my place. And I called her to say that, Diwali plans are over because I'm sick. I'm very, very sick, and we will not be able to meet for Diwali. And this is what Guruji made me do, because he wanted to now take me to the next step, and maybe thought that, okay, this is the time to cure her, and she has gone through her suffering. So next day she come with Mishri Prasad and a lot of beautiful Langar Prasad for me. And that what changed me. That time when I started taking the medicine, each day I started to become better. My pain was gone. I started to see things. My gray spots were gone. I had no medicine. Doctors here doesn't suggest any medicine. I called a doctor in Sri Gangaram in Delhi. He said, no, I know you had a lot of pain, but I think this was a one-time episode. If it's gonna happen again, then we will see about it to go for MRV or something like that. But for now, you just have a couple of medicines that he suggested. But I didn't have them. I got them like yesterday only, but all through this month, Guruji made me survive the most painful thing in my life. And trust me, I remember that pain. I fear that pain, and I don't wish that pain to come in on anybody. But whoever is suffering right now, or maybe at their home, or whoever is listening, Guruji is there. Guruji always stand next to you. He never leave you for even a second. I know the pain, when it comes, it looks super bad and things that you can't handle. But no, he never gives pain that you can't handle. So you are capable of much more than you think you are with Guruji's presence in your life. So Shukrana Guruji, and thank you for making me share this satsang, because I know there are so many people who need to hear this. And Guruji, please cure all of them who need your support. Show them like extra love and affection and whatever you could do for them. So Shukrana Guruji and Shukrana Sangatji.
जय गुरु जी। और कोई संगत अपना सत्संग शेयर करना चाहेंगे? Anyone? गुरु जी always used to say कि जो सत्संग सुनाते हैं और जो सुनते हैं दोनों का ही भला होता है. So if you have any satsang to share, please come forward. Ayanti.
Jai Guruji, Shukrana for the beautiful satsang. So I was actually not prepared for the satsang today, but somehow जब मैंने देखा कोई भी शेयर नहीं कर रहा, so I thought कि चाहे थोड़ी सी बात बोलूँ पर आके बोलूँ, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है सत्संग चाहे छोटा हो या बड़ा हो वो equally important है. So I just wanted to share, because अभी जो आई थी आंटी वो माइग्रेन की बात कर रही थी. So मेरे साथ भी कुछ सिमिलर है. I was not having a migraine, but like I was actually taking a medicine for 7 years. So when I stopped taking it, I started having, like I stopped taking it this year. It was actually for a tumor जो गुरुजी की उसे डिसॉल्व हो गया था. एंड तो जब उस मेडिसिन को लेना बंद कर दिया, क्योंकि वो 7 साल ली है, तो बहुत हेडेक्स होने लगे. Like last 3 months, I've been having a lot of headaches, and so, but I never take any medicines, and because Guruji ही मेरे डॉक्टर हैं. This is what I feel. मुझे जब भी कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होती है, मैं गुरुजी को बोलती हूँ कि ये है, एंड आप देख लो क्या करना है. सो जब हेडेक्स होते थे, कई बार संडे को यहाँ मेरी सेवा होती थी, मुझे आना होता था. एंड सो आई यूज टू गेट अप विथ रियली बैड हेडेक्स, एंड आई यूज टू टेल गुरुजी कि मुझे तो आज जाना है मंदिर, एंड आप देखिए ना क्या करना है. सो एज द आंटी वर शेयरिंग कि जब हेडेक होता है तो इट्स रियली डिफिकल्ट टू फोकस एंड डू एनी थिंग. बट गुरुजी मेड श्योर कि मैं यहाँ पे आऊँ और अपनी सेवा करूँ. एंड आई यूज टू ड्रिंक अ लॉट ऑफ टी. 2-3 बार मैं चाय पीती थी, एंड मुझे पूरा विश्वास था कि उससे मेरा हेडेक बेटर हो जाएगा. एंड ऐसा ही हुआ, क्योंकि जब लाइक स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द सत्संग के बाद एंड तक द हेडेक यूज टू डिसअपियर. एक्सट्रीम सिवियर हेडेक्स डिसअपियर जस्ट लाइक एनीथिंग. थैंक यू गुरुजी फॉर दैट. एंड अब थोड़े से बेटर हैं, आई एम गेटिंग बेटर. मुझे क्योंकि पूरा विश्वास है दैट एवरीथिंग टेक्स टाइम, सो पेशेंस रखना ज़रूरी है लाइफ पे. So thank you, Guruji, for always being there for me, always healing me, and always blessing me. And this is like the second time I'm sharing a satsang here. The first time that I did, I shared the same thing, that I always feel that if even if you have a small satsang, come and share it, because अपने गुरु की महिमा करने से ज़्यादा अच्छी बात नहीं हो सकती है. And thank you, Guruji.
जय गुरु जी. आइए आंटी.
जय गुरु जी, शुक्राना गुरु जी. Anantam Anantam Shukrana Guruji, and this is my third time sharing the satsang here. I was not prepared, but I think it's a blessing to share a satsang. So, immense Shukrana to Guruji. Today is my husband's birthday. So, thank you Guruji for everything. As always, I always cry, feel overwhelmed and very nervous. And I was listening to Shukrana Shabad before the mantra jap, and some Sangat may know that my son has autism, and I've gone through immense challenges, struggles, and I heard in one of satsang की satsang को बहुत languages में बोलना चाहिए, क्योंकि सबके अपने language barriers होते हैं. तो अगर सत्संग को हम मल्टीपल लैंग्वेजेस में बोलेंगे तो हम बहुत लोगों की मल्टीपल नीड्स को मीट करते हैं. तो आई विल स्पीक इन मल्टीपल लैंग्वेजेस सो दैट इट इज मोर accessible for everyone, and I strongly believe in accessibility and overcoming the barriers. So my deepest gratitude to Guruji. I was just realizing during the satsang, शुक्राना satsang शुरू हुआ, and my son being very sensitive to some sounds, and he could not bear the sound, and he just stood up and he went to a room, and I just stayed calm during that period, and I just started crying, and I was so calm. I don't know what happened to me, but I think this is Guruji who realized me that how much grateful I am for Guruji for blessing me and my family with his immense blessing. So I have never shared in my satsang, in my journey with anyone here. So I've been very authentic and being honest with you. Let me share exactly what happened to my son. So my son was born premature, and he was born at 29 weeks. He was in a NICU. It's a neonatal intensive care unit for 2 months. And then he was in a special nursery for 2 weeks and more. And I was a proud immigrant. I was very new to North America. I had no idea about any healthcare system, nothing about anything. I was just an alien exploring the system and faced immense barrier. So I had no idea, but I think we struggled a lot. I will not deny to say that. But my struggles taught me that pain gives you a strength to be more strong and to be the best human you can be. And I think I cannot be the best. I'm just moving in that direction by the blessing of Guruji. And I have learned something, that my pain taught me how to well connect with God. I had no idea about how to connect with Guruji, no idea about anything. I was just following something that was told to me by my parents. I was just following it, but I had no idea about it. But I think with the blessing of Guruji, my son at the age of 4 started making sounds. And I was very, very desperate when he will speak. I did not, I think Guruji was there who was helping me, who was giving me strength. At the age of 4.5, my son started making words. And gradually, with a lot of interventions, he started making sentences. So I will cut it short, but my immense gratitude to Guruji for giving me the strength, giving my son the strength. my family the strength to not stop and working harder for his needs, and just keep on advocating, because advocacy is not easy for parents like us. It's a continuous process where you just have to be on the nail and hit the nail harder and harder, which is not easy, because when you have no family support, when you have no one to even take care of you, you just have to keep on doing it non-stop, tirelessly. So my immense gratitude to Guruji for giving me the strength, my family the support, and for every moment of breath that we have so far, and every breath I have now and may have in the future. So I may not speak much more. I really apologize, because it's just a very challenging experience for me to share. But I just want to say something, that Guruji gives us a lot of strength, courage, and he never let us down. He always keeps us strong and give us courage to move in the direction that he wants us to move. So please, 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 just believe in Guruji. And I was reading one satsang today. मैं बहुत दिनों से कुछ बहुत परेशान चल रही हूँ because of my son's medication. He's taking some medication, and I was about to just break down few days back. I felt कि मैं नहीं survive कर पाऊंगी इसकी medication से, because there are some adverse effects of the medication also. But I think I was reading in the satsang today that विश्वास रखा है तो सब्र भी कर. And I think this was the message Guruji shared with me, and maybe he wanted me to share the message to everyone, that if you have faith in Guruji, just keep that faith on and have some patience, your time will come. So just believe in Guruji and share your best gratitude that you can have with your Sangat, with Guruji and everyone. Embrace everyone with compassion, authenticity, love, and that's what you can do as a human. You're all unique, you're amazing. Just embrace everyone with love. Thank you so much, Guruji, for giving me so much love. I have immense gratitude, and I cannot even express my love for you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. And thank you for amazing Sangat here, who are amazing, super amazing. Thank you, Uncle and Aunties here. Thank you, Sevadars here, who cheers us up and who works so tirelessly. I can't even imagine me doing it. I wish I can do this, but I think my journey is very long. But one day I may be able to do maybe 1% of what you're all doing. So thank you so much. Deepest gratitude to all uncle and aunties. And big shout to all people who are here. Thank you so much.
Jai Guruji Auntie, wish you a very happy hubby's birthday.
जय गुरु जी. तो मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगा क्योंकि मेरी मम्मी है, उनको इंग्लिश आती नहीं है, तो वो सुन के खुश होंगे. हम जनवरी में गुरु जी के मंदिर गए थे इंडिया में. डोगरी मंदिर है वहाँ पे. तो उसके बाद मैं यहाँ पे आया और मुझे आती पता लगता है कि मेरी जॉब MNC में काम करता हूँ मैं, और मेरी जॉब अब ख़त्म हो गई, मेरा प्रोजेक्ट ख़त्म है. तो मैं गुरु जी को बोलता था कि ऐसा क्यों किया, मैं भी तो आपके साथ जुड़ा था, अभी आते ही आपने ये कर दिया. तो 6 महीने उसी प्रोजेक्ट में काम कर रहा था और कुछ नहीं हुआ. बहुत सारे इंटरव्यू हुए बीच में कि होगा होगा, कुछ नहीं बना. 6 महीने काम करता रहा. फिर एक दिन आया, फ्राइडे को मुझे कॉल आता ऑफिस से कि आज आपका लास्ट डे है, बैग पैक करो, लैपटॉप वापस भेजो और ख़त्म. तो पता नहीं क्यों उस दिन टेंशन नहीं हुई मुझे कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ है. मंडे को दोबारा उसी ऑफिस से कॉल आता है, MNC है, आईडी हायर कर नहीं सकते कि निकालने के बाद 6 महीने तक हायर नहीं करते. मंडे को दोबारा कॉल आया कि आपको किसी और डिपार्टमेंट में हायर कर लिया और आप दोबारा ज्वाइन कर लो. तो विद इन फ्राइडे से लेकर मंडे एक दिन भी बीच में ऐसा नहीं आया कि मुझे अनएम्प्लॉयड रहना पड़ा. तो शुक्राना गुरु जी.
जय गुरु जी. अभी लंगर प्रसाद शुरू होगा. अगेन रिक्वेस्ट नॉट टू स्टेप ऑन द रेड ब्लू पिंक शीट्स, दैट इज फॉर द लंगर प्रसाद टू बी kept. Please be extremely cognizant about your Jal Prasad water bottles. Do not leave them unattended. And if you are not able to consume Langar Prasad completely, please ask any of the Sevadars and they would pack it for you. Thank you very much. And would just like to reiterate, coming Thursday, December 1st, temple will remain closed. We will reconvene again on Sunday, 4 p.m. Thank you. Jai Guruji. Jai Guruji, we need numerous rides for downtown Toronto today. If anyone is going in that direction, please let us know. I guess we need more than 10 rides for downtown Toronto. Thank you. Jai Guruji.
ਜਦੋਂ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਦੇ ਕਮਨੂ ਹੱਥ ਲਾਈਏ
Jai Guruji, need one ride for Oakville or Mississauga Square 1 Mall. Also need another ride for Scarborough. Thank you. Jai Guruji.
ਤਦੋਂ ਸ਼ਾਇਰੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਰ ਦੇ ਵੱਲ